Hi everyone, it's StariAri here to give you guys your report for the week of May 25th till the 31st. So we are currently in Gemini season. Yay! So if you guys didn't do anything for the new moon in Gemini this past Friday, I highly recommend that you do. There's going to be a lot of different energies that we're going to have to deal with for this week coming up. Looking at transformative energies regarding the way that we communicate our wants and our needs and our emotions to others, as well as really analyzing our relationships and the way that we perceive them as well as ourselves. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of communication, there's going to be a lot of analyzing, as well as movement into more of a balanced energy between intellect and emotions. Okay, so looking at astrology this week, we're still currently in Mercury and Gemini energy, but we're going to move or transition from that on the 28th, and that's moving into Cancer, and that's going to be for a while, like it's going to be May 28th to like August 4th, and this is because it's a really unusual length in this energy, but it's due to Mercury going into retrograde from June 18th to July 12th. Okay, that's the reason why we're gonna last in this energy for a while. But there's gonna be a energy of wanting to, or a desire to, communicate our feelings thoroughly and understanding them as well. Okay, so this beautiful energy of this beautiful interaction between Mercury and Cancer is gonna definitely give way to ideas moving into manifesting through our emotions as well. Okay, so it's going to be intense, but it's also going to be very, very healing. Okay, Mercury enters Cancer, and it's going to be a way for this sharp intellectual energy to be softened, as well as is going to offer the opportunity for us to understand and communicate our emotions thoroughly and directly as well. We're going to get a real chance to become closer with others during this transit, as well as have a, or be willing to understand others, as well as wanting to be heard and understood by our loved ones as well. Okay, so this is going to be a very vulnerable time for many, but it's also going to be kind of like opening ourselves up to having a more intimate emotional connection with other people. Okay, I know that's kind of scary. Oh my god, intimacy with emotions, fuck. Yeah, I know a lot of people are probably freaking out, but it's definitely a good thing. Okay, so the mind and the heart will grow closer. Okay, so when you think about Mercury, it rules the mind. Okay, the intellect, which is under the air as well as earth signs of Virgo and Gemini. So from there, you move into Cancer energy, which rules the heart, the emotions, love, and compassion. Okay, which is under, the moon energy. Okay, so because of this, we're going to be thinking more about kind of like at a deeper level about our feelings and the way we express them to other people, about other people's feelings and the way they express it to us. Having a thorough understanding that there's more to it than just an initial reaction of our emotions. Okay, so we're going to be able to analyze them. So I'll give you guys an example. If you get triggered or upset with someone because they said something to do that, we're going to be able to understand why. Okay, because again, we're going to be able to communicate and find a resolution for all involved, all right, in a compassionate way. It's not going to be like crazy intensity that, oh, we're going to get in a fight, things like that. It's more of uh, like I said earlier, a balance of intellect and emotion. Okay, so that's very, very important. Um, so instead of saying, oh, I was angry at you, we're going to go and uncover where that anger stems from. Okay, so there's layers to emotions. Anger usually has a connection with disappointment, with sadness, with pain and suffering. And so we're going to be able to really, really understand where our anger stems from. Okay, instead of blaming other people, we're going to definitely take responsibility on our behalf, regarding our interactions with others. Okay, so we're gonna be able to see that we can, and correct it or heal it as, you know, however it'll work for us. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this coming week. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our readings. All right.
All right, fire signs, here is your reading. So the energy for this week is balance or temperance. Okay. So when it comes to relationship, especially romantic relationships, there is definitely a need for balance. There's a need for understanding the other person that's involved in the relationship with you. And there's also a need of understanding your own personal attributes as well as needs within the relationship. Usually, you find yourself, fire signs, having to try to trying to express your love in a physical manner, and that's good and all, but you might find that your partner is a little bit resistant with that. It might be a little bit more cold or not as lovey-dovey, I would say, or even when they express their feelings, and that it might not be in the romantic way that you are used to. Okay, fire signs, because you guys are very romantic and idealistic when it comes to romance. So, with balance, it's all about compromise, but not in a bad way that you overly compromise or overly compensate for the falls or the flaws in your relationship because of your partner not putting an effort in the relationship, especially if it's been a long lasting relationship that it feels like you guys are no longer connecting or reigniting that passion within, okay, because of different things that happen in life, like work, if you have children, and or other situations. It just feels like this week there is going to be a need for you fire signs to speak up and to really express what you desire, or what you need from your partner. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Leo. So Leo, you got the Three of Winter. This is the equivalent of the Three of Swords. So for this, I feel, Leo, that there is a lot of things that are coming up for you from the past. Of course, we are in Gemini season, so there's going to be a lot of communication about these things with your partner in particular. There's going to be certain things that your partner does that reminds you of certain people from your past. And just remember, Leo, that they're not them. Okay, they are not them. They're a different person. So obviously, if it's triggering you or if it's reminding you of the past or the way that you were treated before or mistreated, there's a need for you to evaluate and heal this aspect of yourself. Okay, heal this trigger, heal this part of yourself that needs some attention. All right, it feels like your partner is not doing this on purpose. Okay, it feels like this is just something that the universe is placing in front of you and on your lap so that you can finally realize your role in it, as well as take responsibility for your actions in this past situation, and at the same time, like forgive yourself. It's not just forgiveness for the person that hurt you. It's more about forgiveness for yourself, because you're holding on to something as if you failed you failed yourself in this past situation. And so you're very hard on yourself, Leo, and you just need to just stop doing that. Okay, stop beating yourself up from the past. Stop beating yourself up because things failed. Okay, it didn't go right. All right, and or because you stuck around too long and you should have bailed out a long time ago. Okay, that's just a lesson that you had to learn. Understand that you had to value yourself. You had to find respect for yourself. And now that you do, and now that you have a partner that's coming in, or possibly that you're dating, you are seeing now that you have to stick up for yourself again, okay? And again, I don't feel like it's a malicious thing on your partner's behalf, but I think you need to express it. I think you really need to communicate this to them so they could understand and they could, compromise with you and try not to make you feel this way again. Okay, so that's what I have for Leo. The next one is the Four of Spring, and this one is for Aries. So Aries, this is all about being grateful for what you have right now. Okay, seeing all of the beautiful people that surround you, that are highly supportive of you and your plans, and want to see you thrive. This is about celebrating with them. Like possibly you're going to get news about a new job, or even if you're single, Aries, you're probably going to get, a romantic getaway from this person that you've been talking to, or possibly a commitment from them. I feel like there's a lot to celebrate. I feel like you're gonna find your people. They've always been there, but you're gonna find that everything just molds together beautifully. Like your relationship with your romantic partner is accepted with your family and things like that. Okay, so it's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be celebrated in your life. Okay, it also feels like there's possibility of just receiving more abundance because you are in a state of gratitude right now, Aries. Like your heart is wide open to receive all of the abundance that you desire. Okay, so that's all I have for you. All right, the Two of Summer. So this was the equivalent of the Two of Cups. This one's for you, Sagittarius. So I think this is the card for me. It always symbolizes soulmates or the perfect divine partnership, finding your other half. Okay, and so Sagittarius, it feels like someone's coming soon for you, not like in a scary like stalker way, but it's like someone that you've been desiring for a very long time, or possibly a new friendship that you've never even, imagined could go beyond that, or even, someone that's just gonna surprise you that you've never met before. And if you are in a relationship, it's gonna be like a reigniting of this romantic relationship. You guys are gonna have that puppy love stage once more, and that whole like feeling like teenagers, holding hands and being all cutesy type of romantic stage once more in your relationship. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy for you for this week. And of course, always remember to balance your wants and your needs by speaking your truth with your partners. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in a reading, please go to my website www.StariAri333.com and book with me today. I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.